Olá, amigos runners, tudo bem com vocês? Bora para mais uma live de número 545. O estagiário convida, Canal Run, Robert Run. Como vocês sabem, sempre trazendo o melhor conteúdo da nossa ultramaratona e as personalidades que fazem esse esporte que a gente tanto ama. Bom, galera, hoje a gente vai conversar um pouquinho com um grande ultramaratonista aí, italiano, né? Que no ano passado ele concluiu a Brasil 135 e também tem uma vasta carreira aí nas ultramaratonas. Então, boa noite, Roldano Marzorati.
Hello, everyone. Ciao, Roberto. How do you feel?
I am fine, thank you. This is the only word that I know in Italian.
But in Italy, it's not too much late. In this moment, it's 22:43 p.m. It's good.
No, okay. I am trying to learn here.
I don't try to learn in Portuguese, but I try to speak in English. I don't speak very well, but I think to speak and to understand every word. Okay.
Oh, okay, it's fine. But I need to learn Italian because I am descendant of Italian, so I need to learn Italian.
Yes, but it's not too much easy to speak in Italian, but Portuguese is so for me, of course.
Okay. Well, and with us tonight also Ciro de Palma.
Boa noite, boa noite.
It's the second time that he's with us here in the channel. I had an interview with him in 2020, in the end of 2020, 5 years ago.
Yes. Muito tempo atrás, cara.
Ciro Di Palma for me is a good friend that who helped me during the second Brazil ultramarathon, and I need your help for to arrive to be finisher for the second time in Brazil. Thank you so much, Ciro.
Nada. Felipe, ele me ligou e falou assim: eu queria que você viesse comigo na Brasil. Vamos.
Mhm.
Vamos.
Okay.
It was the second time, so he had one opportunity before last year in Brazil
Yes.
135.
Yes, for Ciro is the second time.
Mm-hmm.
One time for athlete, one time to support.
Okay, the second time. But Brazil last year was your first time, Roldano.
Last year is the second time.
Okay.
I ran to Brazil, 155 miles last year, and in the 2023, and in the 2024, the second.
Okay. Your first Brazil 135 was my first finisher in the full distance in there.
Yeah. I know several friends in during the race. Moro, do you know Moro?
Cesar
Yes,
Moro.
Cesar Moro. Mm-hmm. Yes, and Odara Sara Oda. I don't remember the name, the exact name. Odara Sara.
Odara Sa, ultramaratonista brasileira.
Yeah. and the Brazil is very, very hard marathon for me, ultramarathon, because have a lot of up and down, and the heads is very strong head, and manage the strength, the food, and is just a bit very strong respect of the ultramarathon in Europe. Yeah.
Yes, Brazil 135 for Europeans. It's not so easy because
No.
let's say that in December, in January, you are facing the winter, and then
Yeah.
you come to Brazil and you have to face 40 degrees and
Yeah. Yeah.
a huge humidity, and you have the
Yeah.
up and down every time.
Yeah.
It's not so easy.
È muita
Yeah.
chuva,
Yeah.
muita chuva.
Yes, the rain
Caramba.
and the rain also. Who was your support crew in 2023, Roldano?
Support me in
Yes,
2000
2023,
and
your first time.
in 2023 and 2023 I don't have a very support. I have Italian friends
Okay.
that run with me in the first part of the Brazil ultramarathon, and the second part I ran alone.
Okay.
The second part I ran alone because this friends is more fast respect of me, and I find alone for the second part.
Okay. Okay, got that. And you finish at the in 2023.
And to try them, I finished them in the 55 hour. And in the second time, I finished in the same time.
What a coincidence.
Yeah. The same time. The first Brazil and the second Brazil in the same time. Yeah.
In 2000,
Felipe,
sim, Sirinho.
quando ele chegou no Brasil, ele chegou sem malas. E quando eu vi, eu falei assim, ô Roldano, o que aconteceu? Ô Cirinho, fui derrubado de toda a roupas na Itália. E compramos tudo em Campinas. E depois chegamos em São João da Boa Vista.
Yes, I remember, and in that moment I am don't have very feel. I don't stay very well because my mind is out of order because I come in Brazil without my stuff, my gear, without t-shirt, without shoes. I have to buy everything with Zero and Decathlon store.
Okay.
And
In Campinas.
Campinas.
and buy everything. So. Is
This is
it's not
difficult.
good to start in this way, of course.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. because you are used to your stuff and you need to run a difficult ultramarathon with a new one that you're
Yeah,
not.
yeah, 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 yeah.
It's difficult. It's difficult. I can imagine that.
Yeah.
And what edition of Brazil 135 was the toughest to you? 2023 or 2024? Because they changed the
But
rules at the beginning.
2023, I don't know where is the track, where is the temperature, and I don't have expectative for my performance,
Hmm.
and have a difficulty in the second part, and I find the Lacerda Mario,
Oh, okay, the organizer.
and I Lacerda, I don't want to continue run because I'm tired. I'm very tired, Mario. And Mario tell me, okay, no problem. This is the hotel. Stay in the hotel for sleep, and tomorrow morning restart.
Hmm.
Okay, Mario. Okay. And so I follow your advice and restart 4 or 5 hours ago.
Hmm.
And I finish my race with help to Mario Lacerda.
Hmm.
Because in this moment, if don't find Mario Lacerda, probably I don't finish the race.
Hmm.
And
Excellent.
Mario, in the first time for Brazil, I have help you help me because in this moment I'm was alone. Don't have the crew, don't have my friends, and I'm tired, and I have a different problem to resolve. And Mario helped me, and you your help to permit me to finish the race. And the second Brazil ultramarathon don't have many problem for tired or the other problem, but during the race I don't find the path, and we lose I think 1 hour for find the path with zero,
Hmm.
and have different problem, probably with stomach, and the other problem who don't permit me to run with my pace.
Hmm.
And at the last, I finish the run with help to zero, and another time to Mario. I find another time Mario, and Mario, no, you go, you have to go, you have to go, try, you have to go. I look at to Mario and okay, Mario, I have to go. Okay, I try to start another time.
Hmm.
Okay, and finish the race with zero pace me, with zero pace me. Yeah, and so I become a finisher for the second time.
Hmm. Mario always appear when you are needing help. This happened to me
Yeah,
in 2023 also. when I was in my most difficult
Yeah,
situation in Brazil 135, and he
yeah,
appeared to me and said this, that I needed some rest or something like that, and then I
yeah,
finished the Brazil 135. So he always has some wise advices.
yeah. And Mario had a nice word, a true word for to restart. Mario is a very a very strong race director. You help and for me is a very good man for this race, and I have I find Mario in bad water,
Hmm.
and so I don't run bad water, but I follow my friend as a crew in bad water, and
Okay.
I find Mario in bad water, and is very cute Mario. It's
Yes,
good, it's
yes.
good.
Yes, he knows Brazil 135 better than any other person, and Badwater also, because
Yeah,
Mario is always in Badwater helping Chris Costman, and he is a very, very wise man. Hope he
yeah.
will join with us today and left some comment here. Let's see if he will do that to accompany with us this live broadcast. So Brazil 135 is one of the toughest races in the world, and I would like to know what other ultramarathons did you do?
But I have different ultramarathon in my life, but start with 24 hours. I
Hmm.
think 12 24 hours.
12.
I think 10 for 48 hours, and 10 10 6 day 6 day 6 day,
6 days.
and two 10 day
Hmm.
with my personal best in 10 day is 1020 kilometers, and my best in 7 days is 721 kilometers,
Hmm.
and in 24 hours is 20 200 kilometers, 200 kilometers, but zero uh, hit me, of course. Zero, your personal best in 24 hours. What is this?
220, I think about.
Yeah, it's very strong, zero, and finish a lot of race and ultramarathon, zero. Um, for me, in this moment, my focus is backyard. In
Okay.
the backyard, I win the first edition in Italy,
Hmm.
and in 2019, 19 to be held the first backyard in Castellaneta in south of Italy, and I win the first edition at backyard. In this moment, I run 14 backyard, many in Italy, but other in out of Italy, in Germany, in Austria, in France, in Slovenia, in the other part of in Europe. Okay, and my best is 35 loops, and don't push probably because I have 66 year probably, but for me is a good best backyard, of course.
Yes, you are telling me about the backyard, and I am checking here in the backyard ultra world rankings, the official site of Lazarus Lake. Here you did the last one you did was in October 26, 34 loops in backyard ultra L'Immortale.
Yeah.
And your personal best was in 2022 with 35 loops.
Yes.
And what did you do this backyards? Did you like it a lot?
But in backyard is important to training and a mind, and training your experience and training your pace, because it's not a race, a fast race. You have to manage the pace, you have to manage the food, you have to manage the other things different respect of the ultramarathon classic ultramarathon, because it's a loop of 6.7 kilometers to repeat in 1 hour, and then restart for another loops. And for me, is important the experience. I have experience because I have 148 race in my life, and I have experience for this type of race. This format for me is very good because I don't push for 1 hour, but I push for different hours, and in this moment for me is the best race for my age, of course.
Okay.
Felipe, quando Roldano terminou a BR, eu voltei para a Itália. Ele viajou para o Sudeste Ásia para outra corrida.
Yes, in Malaysia for another backyard. Yes, in Malaysia for another backyard. when I finish Brazil, I take a flight to Malaysia for another backyard, for holiday, but for another backyard. Yeah. Yes, I don't remember this, of course. And another things about backyard, I for time I finished as assistant for 4 time. I finished for assistant, and assistant is important because for the winner, without assistant man, it's not possible to continue to run. Okay, and I finished for the 4 time assistant is very good. In Italy, I don't believe there are another one to finish for 4 time assistant. Is another satisfy for me.
Yes. In backyard, if you don't have anyone to assist you, the
Yeah.
race will simply end. So you
Yeah.
need the other runner that will assist you, and this, let's say, it's a kind of problem because sometimes you have a strong runner, but
Yeah.
this strong runner uh, doesn't have other runner that will accompany him, and then he will finish, let's say, uh, without the quantity of loops that he could do. This is something that sometimes happens in backyards ultra. I
Yeah.
already interviewed a lot of ultra runners around the world
Yeah.
about the backyards, and for instance, the Australian guy, Phil Gore, he he said to me that when he finished the backyard that he did the 101 loop, uh, if he had an assistant, he could go 24 more, so he could finish it with 124, 125 loops. This is
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
the assistant is very important in backyard.
Yeah. In backyard is the goal. The goal to have the assistant, of course. Yeah.
You said to me that now you are focusing in backyard, and I can imagine that you are training, you are thinking in do the record in Italy, because I am seeing here that the record is from Daniele Lissoni with 55 loops. Are
No,
you
the record is the Antonio Di Manno.
Antonio Di Mano?
See, I think 79th loop,
Okay.
Antonio Di Manno, the record man. Lissoni is the Italian champion in the last world championship in Italy. Is the Italian champion, but the record in Italy is to Antonio Di Manno. I think 17 6 or 9 loops. I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you take this record in UK, and I don't remember the backyard in UK, but was in UK the last year in UK before the World Championship.
Okay. 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 I am seeing here now. Because the page that I was, it didn't show to me the quantity of loops, but now I am seeing here Antonio Di Mano 79 Suffolk back
79, yeah.
yeah, in June 1st last year he did 79. Do you think in doing this 79 or break this record, my friend?
No, for me, I try to achieve 40, 40 laps.
Mhm.
40 laps for me is my goal for the next backyard. I think the next backyard will be in Monselice, because Monselice is my backyard, very easy and very flat, and the temperature and the weather is very good in October. In
Mhm.
Italy is very good for me, because not too much hot, not too much cold, and the condition is very good for me, and I try to achieve 40, 40, 40 laps.
40 laps. When you are doing a backyard, uh, what is your average to finish a loop?
Usually I finish a loop about 50, 50, 50, 52 minutes, and it's a good pace for me
Hmm.
for a ride to sit just a bit, to take food, and change the socks, change the shoes, and so restart for the another laps. But usually I run and walk during the lap,
Hmm.
and it's a good training for don't push too much, and in the same time don't run too much slow,
Hmm.
too much fast, too much slow. Run, walk is a good way to arrive there, and don't arrive too much tired.
Hmm. Yes. For backyards, I think the most difficult part is about the sleep, because when you are going to the second night,
Yeah.
you become like a zombie. You need to rest a little or take a nap. Do you have problems with sleep?
No, usually I don't have the problem for to sleep in the second night. Okay, in the backyard, mm, I finish early respect the second day, because 35 loops is arrived around when the sun goes down, but not during the night. But in the other race, with 6 day or 10 day, usually I have a problem to sleep, but and have hallucination during the race, and probably is the same problem in backyard after the second night. But in this moment, I don't have this problem because finish early. Okay.
Okay. And did you have some, let's say, physical problems to not go any further in the backyards?
No. In the backyard, I don't have physical problems, but I finish because I'm don't feel force, and I finish my force. I am exhausted, and I finish because my leg don't work and my head don't work, and arrived when completely exhausted. But don't have a problem, physical problem for my injury, my foot, I have the blast or the other problem. I finish my race because I am exhausted, completely exhausted.
Okay,
Yeah.
got that. And this is curious because you finished that 10-day ultramarathon. This is unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah. But a 10-day ultramarathon is another history because you have to run 100 kilometers per day
Okay.
and to manage 100 kilometers in 24 hours.
Okay.
And is so easy respect and backyard, because backyard you have to run every hours and don't have the possibility to rest for 20 minutes, for 1 hour, and it's not possible. You have to run every hours, and 10 day is not problem, because if you want to rest 2 hours, 3 hours, it's no problem. You have to recovery when you want,
Yes.
but the format of backyard is very strong. It's very strong because you don't have the possibility to rest. You have to run every hour.
Yes, it's unbelievable. I had the opportunity to interview the three Belgian guys that
Yeah,
finished the.
I saw your interview.
You
Yeah,
saw, you saw
yeah. I saw your interview.
110 loops. It's unbelievable for me because they didn't sleep. They just
Yeah,
had like some naps, or they just sit in a chair and close their eyes, and it's fine for them. But for me, it's impossible. It's
yeah,
impossible. When I go to the second night, my friend, I become a zombie. I need to take a nap. I need to rest 1 2 hours, but
yeah.
I don't understand how they can do this, how they can continue running. For me, it's something unbelievable. I don't know what to say.
Yes, it's the same. It's the same for me. It's the same for me because for me it's impossible to run for a 3 day without close my eyes for 1 hour, 2 hours. Is impossible. This guy have the solution, because for me the training and the training, autogen training, is very important, and probably this guy is at the top level, and represent the maximum in this moment for the backyard. And for the other normal persons, 2 day or 3 day is very, very strong. Probably.
Yes, my friend. I never did a backyard, but if I do in the future, I will try minimum 24 hours. This is okay for me.
Yes, I think probably, but I don't know. I don't know.
Cirinho,
Fala.
ele falou para mim que ele já fez provas de 10 dias. Ele sabe dos 1.000 quilômetros Brasil?
No, non sei. Non sei. Non sei se li sabe.
My friend,
Roldano, ascolta un attimo cosa ha da dirti.
Sì.
Fala, Felipe.
Here in Brazil, we have a race called 1,000 kilometers Brazil. You need to achieve 1,000 kilometers in 10 days. So you have like 18 hours to do 100 kilometers every day. And you have 6 hours to rest. When you achieve the 5 day, you will need to have 500 kilometers. So it's a race that I think fits you, I think.
Sorry, ma I don't understand. Puoi tradurmelo tu, per favore, perché non mi è chiaro tutto, Cirino.
Aspetta, Felipe, você tem um link para ver esta corrida?
Tenho. Eu vou colocar aqui na tela.
Coloca lì na tela. Adesso ti dà un link, Roldano, per vedere il tipo di corsa che ti sta spiegando.
Eu acho que é bem interessante para ele.
Lui dice che è una corsa che può fare al caso tuo.
Sì?
Sì, adesso ti sta mettendo il link da qualche parte per farti vedere il tipo di corsa che è.
Here, my friend. The race. The 1,000 kilometer.
1,000 kilometers, okay.
Yes. It's a race that is held in a park, in a 5 kilometer route.
Yeah.
And you need to stay 10 days in there.
Devi stare 10 giorni là praticamente per fare queste... Sì. Quanti km in un giro, Felipe? Quanti km in un giro?
100 km.
Sono 100 km al giorno che devi fare. Tipo come quella lì che fece dalla Rita 100 km in 10 giorni. Cioè 100 km al giorno per 10 giorni. E fece 1000 km. E la corrida termina quando Eli va a completare tutto km nei 10 days.
Looks like with the 10-day ultramarathon that you did, Roldano.
Okay. Yeah. Is the same. Is the same format in Europe. For example, I enroll in Sofia, in Bulgaria, in May. In May, I try to run another 10 days in Sofia, Bulgaria, and in 2025.
But this race here in Brazil, let's say that is difficult because you need to finish the 100 kilometer in 18 hours, not in 24. 18.
18, in
In
18,
15 ore? No, 18 ore. 18 ore.
sì.
Ore.
E poi hai 6 ore per riposarti.
Ok, 100 km in 80 hours. Mm, uh, 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 uh. Ma it's possible, it's possible, it's possible, it's possible. And there is another format in New York for 5,000 kilometers in New York. And in New York, the race is 18 hours, and 6 hours for the rest every day. But of course, 5,000 kilometers is very, 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 very strong. And this format it's been a win for 4 times. And Italian guys, Andrea Marcato, for 4 times won this race, 4,000 kilometers in New York. And the lap is, I think, 800 meters.
It's
One
around
lap, 800 meters.
yes.
800 meters when for I think the race is 2 months for ending to finish this race. For 2 months run around a neighbor 800 meters. And Andrea Marcato won this race in 42 days. 42 days. It's very, very, very good guy, Andrea Marcato.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to be on vacation from the work or not working.
Andrea Marcato is a guy who work in Switzerland, and in Switzerland have the chief who help you with the money and with the time. And when come back in Switzerland and come back for your work, you recuperate the time lose in New York with additional work, with additional hour for the work. So we work also 10 or 12 hours per day, and
to compensate.
you have to recuperate the time lose in New York.
Okay.
Okay.
Here in Brazil, we have a Brazilian that did
Yeah.
2019. He did a 5,000 kilometers race in Greece. A Brazilian
In
guy.
Greece.
In Greece.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spartathlon? No.
No,
Not
ha
Spartathlon.
detto 5.000 chilometri.
5,000.
5.000,
Okay.
ok.
in Greece, 5,000 kilometers. I remember because in that moment I was in Greece for 48 hours, and this race, that race starts, I think, 3 or 4 days before the 48 hours. And I remember a Brazilian guys. And that edition for the unique edition for 5,000 kilometers, and then we don't have another edition.
Roldano, scusami, ma non ci fu una gara diversi anni fa dove Daniele fece una gara, mi sembra da 10.000 chilometri, che durò diversi mesi?
No, era la 5.000 chilometri.
Ah, credevo
Era
fosse
quella lì.
10.000. Okay.
No, era quella, 5.000.
Okay.
Yes, this guy also wrote a book after the 5,000 kilometers. He took 54 days doing the race, and the book is like an agenda, and he's telling to us every day in the race. You need to have a stronger mind. I don't know how the guy bear with this. I don't know. Even
terrific.
Even with a 10-day race, it's amazing. It's amazing. You need to have a stronger mind, my friend.
Yeah. Of course.
This kind of race non mi piace.
Non mi piace.
I like
usually do you run and 6 day, 10 day, or the other race, or not?
I like races from one point to other.
Yeah.
Like Brazil 135.
Point to point.
Yes, point to point.
Yeah.
I already did 100 kilometers, 6 hours, 12 hours. I am missing 24 hours. I need to do 24 hours just to know how I will do. But for me, I like the most the point to point. Here in Brazil, I did the Brazil 135. Last year, I did the Caminhos de Rosa. It's a race here with 260 kilometers. And on March, I will do other race at 217 kilometers in the south part of Brazil, Caminhos de Caravaggio. I am trying to do the biggest races here in Brazil, all of them. I am trying to do this.
Felipe, a Cassino Ultra Race? Você não gosta da Cassino Ultra Race?
Ela vai ser por último, porque
parte muito boa.
A logística é meio complicada.
Muito complicada. Muito.
E eu tenho um problema também, que é ficar sem sinal de celular por muito tempo, sabe?
Ah, cara.
Então, as outras provas, pelo menos eu tenho sinal de celular, consigo falar. Agora, a Cassino Extremo Sul é um pouco mais complicado.
Sì, poi uma corrida su areia, cara, é lì.
We were talking about the race that we have here in Brazil. This race is held in the biggest beach in the world.
È una gara, Roldano, che si corre al sud del Brasile, sulla spiaggia più lunga del Brasile. È una corsa molto particolare perché a volte perché poi a parte che devi partire poi con tutta la tua roba appresso, quindi tutto l'armamentario che ci vuole. E poi secondo me è molto difficile perché durante la notte, cioè, secondo me ti puoi pure perdere facilmente. Perché magari perdi la direzione, perdi... E c'hai, mi sembra, un ristoro ogni 40 km, mi sembra. E quindi è abbastanza pesante. Un mio amico l'ha vinta un paio di volte quella corsa lì, però è bellissima, è bellissima.
Ma un amico brasiliano?
Un amico brasiliano, ma un amico brasiliano l'ha vinta, un amico di Rio l'ha vinta.
Ho capito.
O Giorgio ultramaratonista gagnò.
Sì, for me, run with the beach is very, very strong for the sand. And the sand and the water and the shoes weight, the socks weight is not good.
Yes.
Yes, for the blist, no good. No.
Yes, you need to be used to run in the sand because it's a terrain also.
Yeah.
My friend, a question that I forgot to ask you, because you said to me that you do several 24 hours, 48 hours, 6 days, 10 days races in loop. Why did you select Brazil 135? What made you come to Brazil?
For this race, I don't think because in this moment I have the problem to run for multi day in the other country.
Mm-hmm.
But I try to achieve another 10 day, but I don't know if arrive to run 100 kilometers per day.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, the best focus is the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
The other race in loop, I have the problem to achieve the same result like backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Probably for me is the age, because 66 is probably too much for have a good performance in the race on loop. So
E le falò che è idoso, cara, è idoso. Falò idoso.
Okay, so let's say it won't be possible to do the Spartathlon, for instance.
yes, the Spartathlon for me is the black hole because on Duve you don't see Spartathlon in my bio life, sportive life, because I try to do Spartathlon four times, and 4 times don't finish the race. But the problem for me is start when I don't have many force for to finish this race, because I try to start the first edition of Spartathlon when I have 67 here. As for me, is too much. I try to find another time. When the first time of Spartathon, I finished after 80 kilometers. The second time, 100 kilometers. The third time, 116, and the base of the mountain. The fourth time, I finished 210 kilometers.
Almost in the end.
Yeah, but don't finish. I fall down two time, and on the ground for two time, and I try, but don't have force for to continue. And so I decided to don't try another time for the five time is not good. Yeah.
No, ma Felipe, acho que quem termina a BR-135 pode fazer toda a corrida do mundo, para mim. Porque a BR-135 é mais difícil que a Badwater, mais difícil que a Spartathlon. Porque ele não queria fazer outra Spartathlon, mas pode fazer.
But for me, Spartathlon, the problem is the gate.
Não,
The gate very short.
The clock.
Yeah. For me, my problem is the gate because I have to push in the pace for me fast. Especially the first part of Spartathlon, you have to push fast, not slow. In the Brazil is strong, but you have time to run in a different way. And I have to walk, I have to run fast, I have to run slow. I take the time to have my time for change of clothes and the other things. For Spartathlon, you have the gate to follow on the shoulder. Oh my God, I have to run because the gate is very short and is not good for me. But if I have another age, probably is not was the problem. But 76, 77 is not good.
Yes, Spartathlon is, I consider, one of the hardest ultramarathons in the world because of the time. But Spartathlon is not so. It's not. Let's say the route, the course of Brazil 135, of course, is most difficult than Spartathlon, most difficult than Badwater. But the main problem is the time. You need to complete the 245 kilometers in 36 hours, and this is difficult. And for instance, last year I was training with GCA Gomes. He is my fella here in Brazil. He trains with me, and he was training to Spartathlon, and I was training to Caminhos de Rosa. And he did like trainings of 100 kilometers, 102 kilometers. He passed the 80 kilometers with 8 hours in training, but when he was in Spartathlon, he had some stomach problems, and he started to throw up, and he was just out of Spartathlon, because in Spartathlon you don't have time to rest, you don't have time to recover, you just need to move on and move on and move on. Here in Brazil we have some athletes that tried 5 times and never finished in Spartathlon. This is the most difficult in this race, but of course the Brazil 135 route is most difficult than in Spartathlon, and the Badwater also. Brazil 135 I consider one of the most difficult courses in the world, I consider. But the Spartathlon, you have this.
I agree. I agree. And Ciro, tu non la pensi così? Non so, di la tua.
Non ho capito, Roldano.
Ciro, tu non la pensi così? Vedevo che scuotevi la testa.
No, para mí a Spartathlon è una corrida muy fácil, tranquila, muy tranquila. Para mí. A ver, más difícil, a Spartathlon fácil.
Beh, tu l'hai terminata in quanto? In 32 ore? Mi sembra, no?
In 33 ore, però ho dormito pure un'ora.
Mm-hmm. But Ciro
33 hours for Ciro is so
he's a faster guy.
It's easy.
Something old.
Yeah.
We are the finisher runners, Roldano.
Wow.
And Roldano, about Badwater, you said to me you were part of a support crew in there, and do you think in do Badwater sometime?
I don't know, because when I arrive in Death Valley, I get off the car and oh my God, I take a fire. I burn. No, it's impossible stay. It's impossible stay because I burn. It's impossible. No, for me it's too much hot. It's too much hot. Mm-hmm. It's impossible to stay in with this temperature. For me, is too much. I follow my friends that don't finish, unfortunately, don't finish the race. But when I have to get off of the car for help you during the food on the water and the other, I don't. It's impossible to stay 10 minutes out of the car because I burn. It's too much hot. It's too much hot. For me, it's not strong race for the path, for the point to point. Mm-hmm. The difficulty of the race is the heat. The heat is impossible to stay out of the car. I don't believe run this race. I don't believe this race is impossible for me too much. I prefer the cool race in the other part of the world. But the hot race for me is not good.
Ele gosta do frio.
So go to Arrowhead, Roldano.
Arrowhead.
Yes, Arrowhead. Yes. Because you have to move. You have to move. Continue to move. Man, the pace is not important, but to move, your body is the minimum of the height during the race. But you have to move during the hot race, like the bad water. No, my body don't feel this race. Is race for the other guys, not for me. Yeah.
The other guys like a zero.
Like zero, yes. But the last year, like a crew, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Italian guys, and only one Italian guys don't finish the race. It's good. It's good.
Yes. In general, we have a lot of Europeans that go to Death Valley, and it was funny because I interviewed the Spanish couple that did the Brazil 135 this year, Ivan Penalba, and his wife. I forgot her name now, and he said to me that for him, Badwater is tough than Brazil 135 because of the heat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. For me, Brazil is the tough race, but you have a possibility to finish the race without to be exhausted. And the bad water, you push too much your physique, and because the temperature is not too easy for your body.
Yes. Death Valley is the hottest place in the world. In there was registered the high temperature in the world, the air temperature, 56.7 degrees in there.
Yeah, for me, like a crew, it's been the good experience, but only for the crew,
Only for crew.
not for runner. Yeah.
Yes. Badwater is my dream. Is my dream to do one day. But now the registration to Badwater, you need to have 4 100-mile race during the period of 3 years. So I need 2 races this year, and then I can try to register in Badwater.
Yeah.
But
I wish you the best for the Badwater. Yeah, for the Badwater for you is too much expensive. For you an European is so like Brazil, 135 miles, because I spent more or less the same price for Brazil or Badwater, more or less.
Yes, for us here in Brazil, we need to have a sponsorship to go to
Yeah,
Badwater.
yeah,
Be-
yeah, yeah.
Un
they
patrocinio.
Yes,
I
because
don't I don't have the sponsor.
yeah.
I don't have the sponsor. My sponsors is my no, I don't have the sponsor because I'm in retired, and I have my I don't know. So I'm retired. I have money for to do this race if I want to do Spartaton, if I want to do Badwater or the other race, because I have a part of the money during my life, and I don't have the problem for to do this race. But
Oh,
for the other persons who work and don't have the possibility to have many days out of work is the problem, I think.
yes, it's my situation. To do the ultramarathons, I need to get the vacation from the
Yeah.
work, and then I can plan to go to some ultramarathon because you know uh, you need 2 3 days to run, but you need like 1 week 1 week later to recover,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you go back to work. When I did Brazil 135, uh, I finished the race on Saturday and
Yeah.
I worked on Monday. So when I got into the work, I was like a zombie. Was I was walking, sleeping, and my
Yeah, 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 yeah.
thinking very well. I was not being able to do my job because of
Yeah.
the exhaustion. So because of that, I decided to the other ultra marathons that I will try. I I have the vacation and the time to recover well and get back to the work because it's impossible to go to work after an ultra marathon.
Yes, yes, the same for me. I remember the first my 6 day when I finished my first 6 day. I don't understand nothing for 1 week. For 1 week, my head is very, very out. I continually to sleep, eat, sleep, eat, sleep for 1 week
Yes,
after my 6 day. Ah, it's very, very, very impossible to have another activity.
hmm
My activity is sleep, go on the table for eat, and go to sleep for
hmm
1 week. So
yes.
because are
Ever,
impossible to have another activity.
yes.
For is the first time I remember this 6 day,
hmm
and because my body is very exhausted. It's impossible to do another activity, to walk or to think. My mind is out of order.
Yes.
I don't nothing for 1 week.
Yes. This was
So
how I felt in the work
yeah,
that
now fortunately I have take one week on vacancy for 1 week after the 6th day.
Mhm.
But in the other way, and in the for me, I'm I'm find in the similar situation like you,
Mhm.
and go to work like a zombie. Yes, yes, like a zombie for
Yes.
1 or 2 day. Hey, oh, what, what, what? Hey, wake up. So,
Yes, yes,
and the
it's
coffee. Take a coffee.
coffee
Yeah,
every.
yeah,
Well, my friend, now I want to know about you. How is your training during the week? Do you run every day? Do you do other kind of activity? How is a week, a training week for you?
yeah. When I was young, I ran for 6 day,
Okay.
6 day of the week, and one day rest. Okay. Now in this moment I run 4 or 5 day for week, but the difference for the first and the now for the is the kilometrage. And
Okay.
I when I was young I ran fast because I have another type of training for marathon, half marathon, or trial running, but short.
Hmm.
And in the second part of my life, I to do I try to do the ultramarathon. In the ultramarathon, I don't need to push myself for a stronger race fast.
Hmm.
I and then I try to do too much kilometers. For example, when I was young, I ran 100 kilometers for week,
Hmm.
and now I run when I prepare. I try to do an ultra marathon for a week. I do 120, 140 kilometers for week.
Hmm.
The difference is the pace. When I was young, my pace is fast. Now, in this moment, my pace is slow. Slow because the ultramarathon is not important to have a fast pace.
Hmm. Yes. When I was preparing myself to my last ultramarathon, big ultramarathon, I did like 100 kilometers per week. But now I am with my hips injured, and I am trying to do just 2 or 3 times per week running, and 50 or 40 kilometers. I am not feeling so well as last year. But what you say, uh, it is the truth, because in the ultramarathon you don't need to push a lot when you
Yeah,
are thinking in just to be finisher.
yeah,
So in the ultramarathon that I will do, the time limit is 48 hours. So I will try to finish in 47 hours and 59 minutes, just using
yes.
the experience. Yes.
For me, for my experience in ultramarathon is important for the training is recovery,
Hmm.
recovery.
Hmm.
Because if you push too much during the training, don't have the possibility to run very well the race.
Hmm.
Because between one training and each the other training, if don't have a right recovery, don't have the possibility to run on to achieve a good result for the race. And the many people and I follow on the Facebook many people who run the ultramarathon. They run in the same with the same pace for every training.
Hmm.
It is not good. It's not good because we have the different training for during the 1 or 2 months for prepare the ultramarathon,
Hmm.
and the push in the same way, and then when it arrived to uh, the time for the ultramarathon, don't perform because we he them are very tired.
Hmm.
Them don't have prepare the appointment with the same strategy. That is not good.
Yes,
Giusto,
for
Ciro?
Mm, sì, sì.
Yeah.
Para mim, duas coisas são muito importantes. O descanso e quando você treina com passo diferente.
Hmm.
Muito importante isso.
Vero, giusto.
Porque muitas pessoas acham que o descanso não é treino. O descanso faz parte do treino. É
Hmm.
parte integrante do treino. É assim.
Sim,
Certo. Vero.
sim, sempre fazer no mesmo ritmo, uma hora vai quebrar.
Va a quebrar perché o muscolo è sempre lo stesso ritmo. No, 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 no. Tem que variar
Mhm.
sempre.
Yes,
Você tem um programa de treino, não? Você tem um programa de treino e você tem que fazer cada passo, não?
Mhm.
Para fazer tudo.
Mhm. Yes, I totally agree with that. We need to rest.
Yeah. It's important to rest. I tell you, many persons the same phrase. You have to do.
No.
For to do fast, you have to do slow. You understand the Ciro?
No, io ho perso la comunicazione, si è sentito poco.
No, non avete capito niente?
No, si è perso un tratto, Roldà.
Allora, for me it's important to learn this phrase. For to do fast, you have to do slow. Per andare forte, tu devi andare piano.
E vai pure più a lungo.
Beh, sì, in ultramarathon is very important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ciro?
Fala con me.
Jorge está com...
Oh, Jorge, caramba! Um abraço, Jorge, um abraço forte daqui, né? Eu volto pro Rio o prossimo anno, cara, Vamos a correr junto.
Come un abbraccio d'Italia.
Un abbraccio dall'Italia, sì.
Un abbraccio dall'Italia.
Ma Jorge ganhou a Cassino Ultra Race?
Acho que foi em 2022.
Acho que sim. Ele é um cara bom.
Uhum.
Muito.
Deixa eu ver aqui nas lives que eu fiz. Quando que foi que ele ganhou? Cassino foi...
ganhou uma vez, outra segundo, acho.
2022 he won the Cassino.
Eu rei da Cassino Ultra Race.
Well, my friends,
Felipe, eu quero agradecer o nosso motorista da BR, Alessandro, porque ele sabia tudo, aonde parar para comprar gelo, aonde parar para comprar comida, e foi um grande aiuto para nós. E quero agradecer.
Sì.
E quero agradecer Roldano perché ele pagou tudo para mim na BR.
No. Un saluto anche per me ad Alessandro. Certo. E poi l'ho anche incontrato alla Badwater, lo sai?
Lo so. Guarda, io lo sento tutti i giorni, Alessandro, ci sentiamo tutti i giorni.
Ma sì? Ma va?
Sì. Ti faccio vedere una cosa. Guarda qui. Questo qui è la chat che abbiamo con Alessandro tutti i giorni. Con il nostro ultramotorista da BR.
Conversando com ele todo dia?
Todo dia, todo horas. É um cara bom,
This is good. He became a good friend for you.
Yes. Muito.
And the driver in Brazil 135 needs to be the best to go in that dirty roads.
Sirigno, non ti preoccupi, o quintal da mia casa, o quintal a BR, o quintal da mia casa. Vabbè, ok, tá bom.
Yes, it's very important, Brazilian motorist. And, yes. Because the road is not good for the European guys. We need a motorist, a Brazilian motorist.
Mhm.
Of course.
It's difficult to go in that road.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, my friends, I will need to do my physiotherapy now. And as my last question for Roldano, leave a message to Brazilian people.
And hello to Brazilian people. I hope to come back in Brazil and to especially to meet Mario Lacerda, Moro, and the other people. In this moment, I don't remember the name, but I remember the good vibration, only the race, and after the race with the pizza party, and we talk about the race and in pizza party. And I hope to meet another time these guys. Ciao ragazzi, è stato un piacere salutarvi qui con Roberto e Ciro.
E Ciro?
Io quiero agradecer toda a BR, a Mônica Otero, Jarom, Valentino, comandante, tudo, porque a Brasil 135 para mim é casa. Quero voltar o próximo ano se uma pessoa necessita de uma ajuda, eu volto tranquilamente para o Brasil. Não tem problema nenhum. Tá bom?
Okay, perfect. Just a last question from my side, Rodana. You said about pizza. The pizza here in Brazil is better than Italy or not?
But this type of pizza,
açaí é buono.
this type of pizza in Brazil, for me, is like Italian pizza.
Okay.
It's very good. It's very good for me. Probably for Cirino is the different, but for me, it's very good. Pizza, Brazil pizza is good. It's good.
No Rio de Janeiro, pizza con ketchup. No.
No, non mi piace, non mi piace.
Non mi piace, no. No. Ma eu gosto de açaí. O açaí.
Ah, açaí. Açaí is very good. Açaí.
Mamma mia.
Okay, my friends. So,
um abraço. Buonanotte, um abraço para você.
Nos vemos.
Good night, Robert. Thank you so much for to host me in your streaming. Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure for me, my friend Roldano. Hope to see you again here.
Okay, bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye, Cirinho.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Un abbraccio.